agency is keeping an eye on the ThyssenKrupp plant in northern Mobile County. OSHA is investigating the steel processing plant for lead paint found inside. Fox 10 News reporter John Rogers joins us live in our studio now with an update on the story that he broke. John?
Good evening, Bob. ThyssenKrupp says a contracted employee spotted the lead paint and contacted OSHA earlier this week. Lead paint can be extremely harmful or even deadly. ThyssenKrupp says the paint was found on some equipment painted by a contractor overseas. Officials at the plant say they are taking steps to keep their workers safe. Paint can sometimes be more than a decorative color. Certain kinds can be harmful. OSHA is investigating the ThyssenKrupp plant for lead paint.
It's used in industrial settings quite often. The issue is really when it becomes airborne or fragmented.
The EPA says lead is a toxic metal that can cause a range of side effects from behavioral problems to seizures, even death. ThyssenKrupp took its own tests and found paint with a small amount of lead on some handrails, stairwells, and other minor equipment.
We immediately see some activity around those selected areas where we discovered that, and we took the protocols in place. It goes from setting up barrier protection around the area to using HEPA vacuums to make sure there's no dust generated, also using respiratory protection.
OSHA says lead paint is not illegal in America, but federal law says employees must work in a safe environment. ThyssenKrupp has strict guidelines to foreign contractors, telling them not to put lead paint on equipment, and they make sure the rules are followed.
We check elements coming in. This is what we do, and then later on, even things are installed. We're going to check those and replace it if needed.
OSHA will continue its investigation, and if they find that workers are in danger, fines could follow.
This is quite a historic day for ThyssenKrupp Steel and Stainless.
Today, OSHA and ThyssenKrupp announced a new partnership that will enhance the steel plant's safety standards.
Every injury is one too much. We try to be a company where it's zero accidents. We know it's not realistic, but if you don't have this target, you will never reach it.
ThyssenKrupp says they're working to make sure no injuries result from this lead paint. ThyssenKrupp says they are removing the lead paint from that equipment, but the safety manager says if sub-lead paint cannot be removed, they'll put protocols in place to keep workers safe. The CEO tells me he will find out where the lead paint came from and, quote, have a harsh talk with them. OSHA says if the paint does not meet federal standards, ThyssenKrupp could be fined up to $7,000 per violation.